I believe all of us are given a life assignment. We are created for many reasons, and the most important is to fulfill this life assignment. Now, in our life assignment, there is reward. There is also risk. And therefore, we need commitment to complete it to the end. I used to be intimidated by fears and inferiority complex. I'm overwhelmed by people who are born rich or are rich because of their family. People who have a better education than me, or people who are from America or Europe. I just can't look at them in the eyes. I used to be saying to myself, if only I have a better publicity or media coverage, if only my presentation have a better colorful brochure and packaging. I have overcome all this because as I matured, my commitment to my life assignment is greater than my fears. Now, I may not have met you, and I may not be able to see you, but I know something about you. You have the seed of greatness within you. Try to imagine that you are on a deathbed, and surround you on that day is the spirit of your talents, your gifts, your ideas, and your dreams. And they were all disappointed looking at you. And the spirit says to you, you are the only one that can contribute that which you have within you. But for whatever reason, you just fail to grow that seed of greatness and contribute and impact the world. Now, Henry David said, and I read, "Oh God, to reach the point of death, only to realize you have never lived." We can only live a life of greatness when we find a cause to believe in. To determine that cause, we have to ask the question, what is our legacy? What is the statement that we are advocating? And what are the things we want people to say at our funeral? Now, how do we want to be remembered? There's a story of a man who read in a morning newspaper. Now, to his surprise and horror, he found himself in the obituary column and reported about his death by mistakes. First response was that of confusion. He asked himself, am I here or am I there? Now, getting his composure, he also wanted to find out what were people said about him upon his death. The obituary reads, "Inventor of dynamite, dynamite king dies, merchants of death." After reading this, he was shocked, and from that day onward, he started working towards peace. His name is Alfred Nobel. Today, he is remembered as the Nobel Prize. Just as Alfred Nobel asked the question of the human heart, getting in touch with his feeling, we must also step back and reflect to ask this question: who am I? What can I do? Why am I here? And where am I going? It's never too late to ask and never too early to answer. Fulfilling our life assignment help us to live a life that is full and die as a life empty. Now, Jim Rohn said, when the end comes for you, let it find you conquering new mountain, not sliding down the old one. I have designed and craft up these 3 questions that will help you find your life assignment. Firstly, will you do it? Will you do the life assignment without being paid or without money? Secondly, if you have all the money in the world, will you still do your life assignment? Or will you forget it and consume it for yourself? And thirdly, you have to be proactively excel in where you are and in whatever you do. Because if you have a life assignment, you will always want to make progress in life so that you can contribute effectively to the world. My earnest wish is that you have met somebody who noticed you and go all the way to develop you and raise you up to fulfill your life assignment. Thank you for listening.